Star Wars.
This is Rise of Skywalker.
Like, we got this. Nah, that wouldn't be. I hit my head. A person didn't just like it, just pushed him over.
All right, Terry, what are you expecting from the latest Star Wars?
The conclusion of the Star Wars franchise. I remember seeing the Star Wars 1, 2, and 3 after seeing 4, 5, and 6, and I was so thrilled for it. And then when this series started, I was really happy for that too. This one hasn't drawn me in nearly as much as the originals, but I mean, I definitely want to see the conclusion, so that's why I'm here.
Jumping in, you ready? All right, what I know about it, what my expectations? High, huge. Ever since I was a kid, my dad made me watch the Star Wars trilogies from, Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, and I kind of continue on through my adult years. Expectation, I'm hoping a 4.5, 5. For some reason, I think being that the height of this is the last one and it's been basically 9, I have a feeling that, it's going to kind of leave certain people incomplete. It's going to be well done, but I just feel as if that, it's going to be some missing components where it's just like, I wish it was more. Rotten Tomatoes gave it great scores. Audience reviews gave it, good scores at this point.
Okay.
Too. So
hopefully,
it's for the eye of the believer. The thing is, I came up watching it, as a young kid. So my expectations are going to be even that much higher. So that's where I'm at with it. So we shall see. Talk to y'all soon.
Have you seen all of the other Star Wars movies?
I have seen
He has.
all the other Star Wars
Go back this way. Bye.
Okay.
movies. I was getting old.
Yeah.
I got stretched before.
Blow your whole head.
I got stretched before I do that kind of stuff. No, but we're watching Star Wars, Rise of Skywalker. I have seen the other Star Wars movies. I've been catching up with The Mandalorian too. Baby Yoda. Shout out to Baby Yoda. Everybody loves Baby Yoda. But Rise of Skywalker, I saw the last one. This one closes out Rey's journey. So I'm excited to see that. I'm excited to see special effects. Zoids being dropped. Blast. Everything. I'm excited. I have high hopes for the movie. It's supposed to be the last one of the franchise. Let's go.
How you doing today, Mike?
All right.
We're here to see Star Wars.
Yep.
Okay. How do you feel about the Star Wars?
The first one that I saw was so many years ago. Ray talked about his childhood. It was my childhood also, and here I am at the age that I am.
Yes.
And we're finally getting Chapter 9.
Yes.
So I'm excited about Chapter 9.
Absolutely. So
I like Chapter 7 and 8, so I'm excited about it.
So all through the first 8, did you enjoy them, or was it up and down for you?
No, for me, there's always been, I've never had a problem with any of the Star Wars movies. I've always enjoyed all of them for what they were. I'll have to say that chapters 1, 2, and 3 didn't draw me in as much as 4, 5, and 6.
Okay.
I have been drawn more in with the previous 2, 7, and 8.
Gotcha.
So I'm excited about chapter 9. I know it's going to conclude everything and wrap everything up. That's what I believe it's going to do.
Right.
So we will see.
Seeing
I haven't
things that
messed
do.
with our musical trailer yet, but because I have to see it first, so I know what the feel of the movie is.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but I hope you enjoy it, and it's starting probably right now.
Hey everyone, I am DJ Zion7.
I'm Lamar Sanford.
I'm Mike.
I'm Daron. Hi.
And welcome to the Tall Table.
And today we just got back from seeing Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. And I'm gonna let Daron start it out this time.
Yeah, Daron should go first.
You've
Okay,
never
never
gone
gone
first.
first.
Let me take the force real quick.
Okay.
The force is passed on over here. Pretty big Star Wars fan. Saw all of the previous ones, not in any particular order, probably not in the right order, unfortunately. But I did see the one prior to this with Rey is her name, and I really enjoyed that. I kind of enjoyed that one almost a little bit more than this one. I think I don't know why. I think a lot of the special effects I liked in the first one better, but the movie theater was packed. We went there early. There was a lot of people showing up. I think the first showing was like at 8 in the morning, which is outrageous if you're trying to go to the movie theater. Getting right down to the movie, I'm going to give it a 4.5. Basically because I enjoyed the story. It was a long movie, but it kind of kept me just continuing watching. It developed pretty well. It developed quickly. It showed you a lot of flashbacks of the older characters, which I thought was pretty cool. Like they kind of came to it. I don't want to reveal any spoilers.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're doing a spoiler.
We are
or
not doing spoilers. No spoilers. Don't worry about it.
I will let you guys figure that out for yourself. But there is a couple cues from older movies that you get to see, and couple Easter eggs too, which I thought were really cool. That big Star Wars fan who will probably pick on more than me. But the storyline was great. Rotten Tomatoes gave it like a 51%.
55.
Or 55.
Wow.
Yeah, which I thought was kind of low because I really enjoyed the movie, and they've given other movies higher scores than this one that I didn't really enjoy as much. But
Well, most of the critics have been really hard on this movie.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not that huge of a Star Wars fan, so to me, I kind of came in there as somebody that's seen the movies just one time. Like I didn't watch or rewatch all the other movies a bunch of times, but I enjoyed it as somebody that's just kind of a Star Wars fan, enjoys science fiction and space battles, droids. 4.5. Go to the movie theater and see it. I think they have a bunch of options. You can see it in 4D, 3D.
Every
IMAX.
option there is.
Every
option.
There was literally like 7 movie theaters or 7 theaters in the movie theater that we went that all were playing Star Wars. So gonna pass the force on over.
Okay.
All right. Can I go?
No.
Can I go?
I think you ought to go last.
Okay. Cool.
All right. I'm going to go. And that is, I'm going to give it a 4. It's a 5 for Star Wars fans, for people who have to see the movie. Of course you have to go see it. You don't care about the ratings. You don't care what the critics say. You're going to go watch the movie. For me, it was a good solid 4. It just wasn't that 5 where I was on the edge of my seat and just took me away and all that stuff. I was just following along. Honestly, some of the times I was confused. I was a little, sometimes from the beginning to the end, really. There were parts that, I was trying to remember. So I wish we had watched like a recap or something of the previous movies. But other than that, it was great to see all the characters again. Some of the elderly characters also. Great to see how they wrapped it all up and put it all together in one little nutshell for you. I'm not sure what the negative critics are. I haven't read anything because I didn't want to know before we went in. But yeah, for me, it's a solid 4. It was a very good movie. It's just, I don't have a whole lot to say because you have to see the movie. If you've seen the other Star Wars movies, you have to go see it. And it's a good one.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to be brief also. I give the movie 4.5. I'm glad that they pretty much summed everything up. I'll be looking forward to see them reboot this or do something with it in
there's
10
more
years.
Star Wars coming.
And
there are more Star Wars coming.
Well, I know that there's stuff on like Disney Plus and stuff like that.
Right, yeah.
But I don't know about the next movie.
They've got movies coming.
Oh, great!
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay!
But it was a good simple story. There's a twist. We finally find out who Rey's parents are or whatever. So we're not going to give any spoilers away. But that's what we've been waiting on since the first movie. But it's definitely a great twist. I definitely say if you've seen all of the other ones, you got to go see it. If you've seen the other 2 in this series, please go see it. It definitely does conclude the movie. So other than that, I think I'll hand it over to you.
Great. I'm the anchor.
The force is with
I
you,
see
bro.
what you go through now. This is what it's like.
We've already said
You took that. All right, with me, I'll go ahead, since the star ratings is always, it seems like what everyone's came out with first, I'll go ahead and do mine. I'll do my, I give it a 5. 100% a 5 because a couple of different reasons. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I became a Star Wars fan because of my dad having me watch it. We had no choice on those Saturday and Sundays, and when it's time to watch a movie, it's not like, okay, you go pick your movie. It's like, we're watching Star Wars. So I watched Star Wars Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi so many times it's not even funny. Outside of that, he bought the books as well too. So days that I was completely bored and I had to go ahead and read, those were the books I did. So they tied in the books elegantly with the storyline, and it's sadly enough I can't talk about certain components of it, but especially with Palpatine, there were certain things with him that that they tied it in very, very well. Don't really understand why Rotten Tomatoes did give it 55. I did read a little bit of it when I was coming back here. 147 critics went to go actually see it at this point.
Right, because you realize it's not Rotten Tomatoes giving the score.
No, it's the critics.
Right.
Yes.
So 45% of the critics didn't like it.
Absolutely. Wow. So I think that they tied it up extremely, extremely well. I did like the fact of the matter of, we all know that Carrie Fisher did die.
That was really interesting how much of the movie she was in.
She was in that, exactly.
That's why I was hoping y'all didn't say that much, because so they could see it.
Oh, but that's not. She's in the preview.
She's in the preview.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I didn't know how much she was in.
So therefore, I like the fact of what they did with that character as well too. Rey, she's been an all-time fan ever since they introduced her into the whole entire series, and she definitely held it throughout the whole entire time, from the first time that I saw her to the ending part. Never one of those things like, she doesn't fit the part. What happened? She wasn't that. So with that, this is one of the first times that we didn't go see it in IMAX or 4D, and I think the experience was still very, very great. Definitely go see it. It is going to be a 5 for me at the movie theater. It's going to be 5 for me at home, either on Netflix. I'll probably watch it 300 times when it does go ahead and come out at that point to catch other things that I didn't see.
Okay, and so with that said, do we think we got everybody's thing? Yeah. Maybe we should do a spoiler video one day about it.
Let's do this.
Perhaps afterwards, where we break it all down or whatever.
Yeah.
This one made me want to go back and watch the chapters 7 and 8 again.
Well, the thing is, knowing that we were potentially going to be doing this, I actually, it was funny enough, I was telling Terry, they had a whole marathon of all the Star Wars things. So I sat there like on Saturday and Sunday and caught every one of them at that point as a refresher.
I should have done that.
Yeah,
at least for the ones for
I wish
the
I'd done
series.
that.
So
So
that
we have
was
Disney
confused
Plus.
too.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Gotta go see it, guys.
Gotta go.
please
see
go.
it.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yep. We had a great time. We hope you do too. Let us know in the comments. Have you seen the movie yet? What was your favorite part?
Are you the light side or the dark side?
There you go.
Let us know below.
All right.
Go.
You ready to start us off?
Yeah, definitely. All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Catch us on the next one and live
Your
Best life. Bye.
There we go. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.